Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome. And it's that time of year again where we have to fight for the throne. So last season, if you guys watched the throne video, you know that TSS had beaten out of the inner circle. This season, the thing is that the result has been reversed. So by no means was it easy to push them. I mean, they fought tooth and nail and really gave us a hard time with both their alliances, TYM and TSS. So they tried carving paths through both ends, but this time we were able to beat them out. Big thank you to S41 for the help that they provided. And also we did merge with another server prior to the start of this season, so had some big players help us. There are also factors like some people from TSS joined us, but there are also some people from ASD that went into TSS hoping that, since TSS wins every single time, they were hoping for some rewards. Things didn't go their way, so there is that. So yeah, my first viewer, Mr. Ellison, how are you doing? For some reason, the chat box isn't really displaying your messages on the screen. This is always a problem with, Streamlabs. I don't know why they do this. I have to go in and fix it so many times, but it always happens like that. So I have to, see you talking on my other screen. Otherwise, I can actually see you on this one. It's a pain to deal with. So anyways, you can see that these red tiles, the red area, it's us. The yellow ones is TSS, and the blue one is our sister alliance. So good season, tough battles, nothing really new dropped in the game. For those of you wondering if there has been a new update, there has not been any updates. There have been no announcement of updates. There has been nothing on their Discord channel. I've tried still messaging Lexi from time to time to tell her, hey, do you have anything for us? Even a small teaser would do, but they are mostly silent. Oh, and we have your message now displaying. Yeah, I am good, bro. I hope you are good too. So yeah, I thought that I should at least make a video for the throne, and so here we are. Anyways, there is still some time left. I think like 25 minutes before this opens up. You can see 23, I guess. So if there's a final push coming, it will be in this time frame. Remains to be seen what they can do, or if they want to do anything. The last 2 days were a relentless amount of assaults, some carve pathing from TSS to get to the northern front over here, but we were able to cut them off at first. Now they've reclaimed some land. I don't know if they're going to attack from this part, or this part, but let's see if they're able to push in when throne timing is about to hit. So that's my commentary on the matter. See if there's anything going on in chat. Some trash talking we had from Deathstroke. So in an interesting event, Deathstrokes and Ctron decided that they wanted to come to ASD this season. They've been a real boon for us in a sense that these two guys are mostly always online, and they were able to coordinate a lot of ASD's efforts towards the season finale. So thing about Deathstroke, This guy is a very aggressive player, and he likes fighting. And on multiple occasions, I've had the chance to actually talk to him now that he came to AST. Turns out, dude's not a bad person. It's just, he said that this is a war game and he wants to enjoy war. So, yeah, if the guy ends up attacking you or whatever, that's kind of his creed with anybody. So it doesn't matter if he's in ASD, if he's in TSS, he is consistent on that fact. But if you do chat him up, he's not really a bad person. So at the core end of things, I did learn that the guy is alright. I mean, he's respectful to you if you're respectful to him, and doesn't start shit if you don't start shit with him. So that's my uptake on, that stroke. The other thing, Ctron seems like a very chill dude. He usually just logs in and he'll have a plan sorted out for what he wants to do. And then he'll post the chords that we should do this, and that's how that guy likes playing. He doesn't trash talk anybody. He just, gets on, he plays his things, gets off. So anyways, these two guys, the jump from TSS to ASD kind of left a pretty huge hole for TSS, I suppose, which also led to, a very active player in TSS called Maddie to just up and quit on the spot. So management in TSS was not at its top game this season, which is probably why we were able to beat them out. Because for the longest time, TSS was the top contender in the game. So now I think the playing field is kind of leveled. We're not really heavily stronger than TSS even at this point. Because even if some players have quit, they left their accounts in the care of some other people. So the accounts haven't been wasted. They've just been given to some free-to-play guys. The thing about whale accounts, though, is that a free-to-play is only able to manage it so much. They're not going to be able to dish out T10s that are dead inside towers, but they do contribute in a way that a strong account is a strong account. If it hasn't died, means it can be used somewhere, anywhere. So one prime example of it was a account from Killmonger that somebody inherited. I don't know if Killmonger has left. I don't know if he's left for the season, but I think, yeah, somebody else inherited his account, so it's not the original player anymore. As a matter of fact, not a lot of original players left. Just a few and far in between. We do still have Benox playing the game. He's also not very active these days, and for good reason, because the game hasn't had any updates in a very long time. It's been 2 years since the game got any more update or content update. The only update they did give was this level 25 on the M gears, and after that we got nothing. Right, we've got no new mechanics, we've got no new power scalings, we've got no new things that can increase your march size. We've only gotten like difficulty tweaks, especially in Oculus War X, where you're trying to, get those amps, those ionic cores, or those, 4 daemons for your march, which is already a very hard grind for an F2P player. It doesn't matter much for, paying players, they just buy their stuff. But for some reason, they keep tweaking the difficulty to make it harder and harder to do ultimates. Just 2 weeks ago, I was able to do it just fine. Last week, they tweaked it again. Now I'm back to doing Doomsday. I still need help with the ultimates now, and I do try and help out the players that message me if I'm online. The problem is that I am not able to be online in recent days, mostly because I have a family. I have a son that's about a year old now, and he's at the age where I have to keep watching him, because if I'm not watching him, he ends up in some very strange situations. Just the other day, I couldn't find where he was. until, of course, he just came out of a suitcase. For some reason, he was hiding in there. So kids are like that. Kids are unpredictable. And I have a message from Arlong saying, I will kill you. Okay, bro. Well, do you, I guess? So anything other than that is... We're about to take throne, and it is a momentous occasion. This is Kant. He is also one of our fours in our alliance. But it's not the end of the season. All too often I've seen people give up after the throne. TSS will not give up, nor should we. We have played hard, recovered from some brutal mistakes this season. But I'm proud of all of us. Remember to thank VLN and TFG. They have helped make this possible. Especially these guys, TFG, Empress, and Cocaine Bear. Their addition to ASD, their services for this season were remarkable. The throne is not the most important thing today. What is most important thing today, nobody asks. Today is Chaos Panda's birthday. So if you can, do drop a message to this guy. So luckily I streamed today and its birthday is today. So Chaos Panda, happy birthday to you if you're watching this video. So yeah, it's a nice gesture from Kant to say that in a mail for Chaos Panda. If anybody has a birthday, I wish you a very happy day, because these days we don't have much to be happy about. There's a war going on. And there's a lot of, inflation thanks to the war. Strait of Hormuz is closed. We've got oil prices skyrocketing. Just the other day, I meant to fuel up my car. There's a 30% price hike that has happened. I think if this continues, the price, of a barrel is going to go from $130 to $200, which is insanely expensive. The only thing that is benefiting for some reason is the Tel Aviv stock market, even though it's been 40% converted into a ruined city. So I don't know how they're going about making their money from that stock market. I always believed it to be a scam anyways. Stock market is always manipulated by the people that have the money, the information, so no point in even going there, unless of course you're a big player and you have links to tell you when it's going to be manipulated. So I'm not here to talk about that kind of shit. I'm just here to talk about the game, because this is a gaming channel. I try to avoid politics as much as I can. It's just that politics affects everything, and it also affects how much you can spend on a game like this, because this is a spender's game. This is not a free-to-play game. It advertises itself as free-to-play, but if you don't spend money, you end up like me, who's only been able to reach this point, 110, while other players like me are already at 140 or beating my ass out of every single ranking competition. So free to play can only do too much. See, I've ranted on for about 13 minutes, and we still got 13 more minutes until the throne opens. So if anybody is watching this, do comment on the video. Tell me you're here. Tell me your thoughts on the season. Tell me if you're planning on still playing this game. Tell me anything. Be like Arlong and message me saying you're gonna kill me like this. I will reply saying okay. Anything's fine, because now I'm just sitting here. I said I'd stream the throne, so I'm streaming the throne. It's the only part that's worth streaming in this game, because most of the events and stuff stopped running. We used to have an event called Varacho's Escort, where small cars would end up into these fueling stations where you could defend them, and if you actually managed to defend it all the way to the end, you would get rewards. And there were 4 dispatches, I think, per day. You could take part in one per day. So they kept it a little bit balanced in case, all the whales decided to jump in one spot, you would still have a chance to gain some scores from other spots. But sadly, they stopped running Mirage's Escort. There was another one in season 2, I believe, where they had these huge eggs that would pop up on the map, and you had to go and attack them. The enemy had to defend them. There was also one in season 3 where a boss monster, like a thingy, would appear, and you had to go and damage it. You would get these beacons, mementos for your effort. But even that, they stopped running that. There was no event for Christmas. There was no event for Halloween. So there's nothing even on Thanksgiving. They had a dice game for that. Even that's gone. Even though most of these events were, pay to win events, we're still like getting some. Hey Rels, here is Zorpfel from server 41. Hey man, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. And a huge thanks to S41 for their efforts in helping us in this season. It would not have been possible without your help. Thank you so much for, the Pac-Man thing that you guys did for ASD, for defending us, and for the effort you put in blocking some of TSS attacks. I hope you have a fantastic day. So, yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, I was saying that most of the events in this season have dried out. I think 2 or 3 seasons ago they dried out. There's been nothing new. Even though this guy came back, the maker, he has been spending a lot of money. Just today I logged into like 17 alliance boxes. Most of the purchases was from the maker. Kick Shri or come 1vs1 with me. Well, it's not up to me, bro. But all in all, I don't know if this game is even worth playing anymore. I'm just playing it because I played it for so long. It's been so long and I just don't want to move or migrate to any other game because it's been 885 days since I've played this game. I have never skipped a single day in this game. And I shit you not, guys. It's mostly now, I'm only playing this because of the amount of time I've wasted on it. It's not a good game. By any measure, it's not a good game. So, what more can I say that would make sense? Just by the way, this is my final, mobile war game. Thanks to this game, I have learned that all of these games, they revolve around the same model where they give you these shitty pop-up ads. You click something, they're like, oh yeah, you can get these rewards, but you have to spend this amount of money to even be relevant. Look at this, man. It's absolute highway robbery to be playing these games. And I learned my lesson with just Nexus War. I'm never ever gonna play another game. If I quit this, I'm done with these. I'll keep 2 other games. I'm not gonna try anything like a gacha game ever again. Gacha is not for me. It's just not for me. So if they implement gacha mechanics into, your character, and the only way to make your character get stronger is by spending money, it's not for me, guys. Mostly because I don't have the money to throw away. I have a family to feed. It's a very, just like I told you guys, it's a very difficult situation in the world right now. And inflation is hitting everyone. So any of you who have families, you should be prioritizing prioritizing them instead of spending money on a fucking mobile game, especially one that has no updates either. So that's that piece of advice and wisdom from me. Devs probably missed DL. Yes, most probably. They had a good, base of players that were willing to spend. They had Originator. They had Benox. Benox hasn't been spending much. They had Dragon Lord. They had Maker. They messed up some shit from their end, which is why Maker left for a bit. Like, he left for a while, but he's back now. They have Omega, and they have a few spending players left. So it's still possible that they can make a comeback from this. It's just that they don't really care much to give us any updates. And they have this other game called Mafia City or something. It's a browser-based bullshit game they keep giving updates for. Nobody plays that shit. I don't know why they keep giving updates on that game, and this game had so much potential. It's like they, tanked this game, bro. They really tanked this game. So the last season, there were a lot of TSS ships surrounding the throne. Now it's ASD ships. I was able to get a lot of my, honor store coins killing them. Oh, he's sad. He's sad that I'm not kicking Shiri. Well, but oh no, I did kick like 4 people in this season for violating, rules. And Omega said to me, don't do that, don't do the kicking thing. So that's why I'm not doing the kicking thing. After that, somebody else handles it. If I do get a complaint from a lot of players, I just direct it at any of the other R4s. I usually just manage or patch holes between management. I think that's been my role as R4 this season. I haven't been able to do much else. This is probably the season I have been least active in Nexus War, and mostly because of my obligations. Let's see you live on my TV. Greetings from Germany. Greetings to you too. All the love and power to Germany, to all the German viewers out there, and to you, Zorpfel. Have a fantastic day. And thank you for dropping by, taking time out of your busy schedule to, see the stream. So, what else we got? Do we have anything else to talk about? I think there's 3 to 4 minutes left before the throne opens. Do we have any activity going on from TSS? Nothing. Nothing. So nothing on these 2 towers as well. I hate the fact that it takes so long for the game to load. Now it's like lag central. And you guys are also about to witness a very big lag once the throne opens. It's gonna be so laggy. Shit you not, guys. See if I have some speed ups. Yeah. I'm gonna get like 4. So I'm actually able to hit the damn thing. If you try to hit it without the speed up, it's always gonna get stuck. Your Titan's gonna get stuck here for the whole duration of the durability, and you're not able to get the participation rewards. This has happened a lot of times to me. So you do need to use the speed ups if you want to even take a hit in. This is the best it gets for connection speed, by the way. If you're playing this shit on mobile, it's gonna take even longer. It takes less amount of time to load on BlueStack if you have a heavy graphics card. I noticed that for my GTX 1070, it was as horrible as it was on mobile. But on a RTX 5060 Ti, this is able to load quite efficiently. There's less lag, there is still lag, and you're about to witness a huge amount of lag once the throne opens. So we've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes till it opens, and once it's taken, a lot of people are gonna lose interest in, you know, playing anything further in the season. There are like 4 or 5 or maybe 10 people that just go back to Origin. They don't do anything after that. On the losing team, there are people that just, you know, half the alliance that just says, okay, the season's done for me, goodbye, because they can do Dimension Mortua from Origin. You can do it from Origin. You don't need to be on the season map to play this. So they just, you know, preferred the safety of Origin, so they don't get caught unshielded. And that's that from their end. For people that actually win the season, they still try and defend the throne. I would still be on the season map trying to defend this with my fellow, you know, alliance members. Need to keep the circle tight. We'll try and see if we can get, you know, rank 2404F in the placements. Yeah, let's go attack. It's been an okay season so far. 45 seconds till this shit opens. You can see a lot of people packed in. And those with tank marches are going to get their hits in first. Let me just see. I should not have the decree on. Anybody who has the decree on at this point, please don't, so everybody can get at least a hit in. After, because this isn't contested this time around. After this, we can do rallies and, you know, bring the Dura down with the decrees. So anybody watching, please let your alliance mates have a participation rewards for this. This has a really big participation reward. I think nobody should miss out on it. Okay, it's open. We attack, go in and attack. Speed this shit up. Come on. Oh no. So now I'm stuck. And there we have it, folks. I am stuck. I don't know for how long my Titan's just gonna sit there. Some other people stuck in there too. Come on. And somebody won the Cloud9 jackpot. So people are already starting their rallies on the throne. Guess I'll join somebody here. Oh my god. Let's see if I can join anybody. Let's join you, bro. Yeah, because I am still stuck. Look at this, bro. Finally, my attack went through. I am one of the people that, you know, attacked, by the way, as soon as the shit opened. Yeah, I got my hit in at last as well, but I am one of the people that attacked it as soon as it opened, and you can see how unoptimized this shit actually is. Let's see if I can join anybody else's rally on this shit. Still doesn't let me hit. Tower game is so bugged, so this guy is also stuck. So some people in chat telling me to record the moment, but I am recording. So if anybody, you know, wants to come in, drop a message saying you were here today when the throne was being taken, come say hi. So a lot of people saying hi, Bubblicious, and hello to you too, Fear. So this works too if you're saying hi from within the game. By the way, I'm not saying this to be arrogant to anybody. I'm not making fun of anyone. It's just one of those, recording moments. Nobody else makes Nexus War videos because it's a fucking really shitty game. Hello to you too, Chiku. Hello, Fear. Hello, Bubblicious. And of course, it's Allison pretending to be a Arlong, wanting to get Shiri, his best friend, kicked so he doesn't get, throne rewards. Very sinister guy. And we've got another one from Diablo, who is mimicking what I say. But hello to you too, Diablo, and hello to Bike as well, who's now dressed up as Stevo Farm. Aeon and Raz was two sniveling dash R, and he had to correct that. Okay. And we have birthday boy Chaos Panda over here. So happy birthday to you, Chaos Panda. And what's this? You were attacked. Defense successful, so I'm guessing he got attacked? Or he attacked the Maker, I don't know. Something Wilson is also in here. Don't know what's going on with that. So we do have some action going. Anyways, I guess that's the end of this season, guys. Just a bit more left. Who's rallying from so far away? Please TP next to the thing before you start your rallies. And we have taken the throne. Congratulations, that's the end of the season. I'm gonna donate some fruit. Get some points going in. So, good game, well played. I'm gonna end the stream here. And hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you around. I do plan on making some videos on Nexus War. There is some requests piled up. I'll get to those as soon as I get time. Have a fantastic